Good morning. Good morning. It's 5:53 and I'm gonna go work out. I've already done my meditation. I went live on my Facebook page, Spookiana also, and I did a little live healing thing, so go check that out. I'm gonna try to also post it on YouTube, but I have no idea how to do that, but stay tuned. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna figure it out. Okay, so okay. Here's some context for you. Basically, today's been like a really smooth morning. I actually even have a topic. Something feels like it just broke. I actually even have a top. Something feels like it just broke. Something sounds like it just broke. There's ghosts, and everybody's still sleeping. There's ghosts. I usually, okay, sorry, let's get back on track. I usually don't have a topic, and it's kind of like whatever comes up. Sometimes I'll have a topic, but today was very smooth. My meditation was amazing. It was, I was just like, I was all over shit. It felt very good by the time I was done. I was ready to do my live healing thing, and that felt amazing, and everything was very clear, and it was wonderful. And then this. There's an in-between that I'm going to get to, which is the context for this, because I like to give you guys context. And then this, coming up with this topic, I went in my stories, and I just started talking, and at first I was a little bit frustrated. I had to delete it a few times. I tried going live in my stories about 3 times, and I kept canceling it and deleting it. It just didn't feel right. And then I was like, just fuck it. I'm just gonna ramble, because that's all I know how to do. I'm just gonna let the words come. And it just came to me. It was beautiful. Things are flowing really well for me this morning. So I hope they're flowing for you really well this morning. And if they're not, maybe take a deep breath, release the tension. And it's not just the physical tension. Always be mindful of the physical tension, like the in your forehead, in your brow, in your like ears, in your jaw, everywhere. Just like let it go. But also, like, is there tension energetically? Are you putting up more walls instead of just letting things flow? Are you trying to control things too much? Whatever, anyways. Okay, we're going off topic, but what happened was, so this is where this came from, between coming up with this topic and after the healing, and then before this, there was this period where usually I try to get some stuff done, doing dishes, or like packing my son's lunch for school, like cleaning up, whatever, just like whatever stuff I need to get done before I start my workout. And I totally admit, I procrastinate. I check social media, and then sometimes I get sucked into the scroll. We all do it. It's like a quiet time for me. It's just like something that happens, and there's been times where it's like completely sucked me and consumed so much of my time, and it's like I snap out of it, and then it's like, okay, whatever, now I just need to get back on track, and I do all these things. So I was in my stories talking about everything that happened, and I got to the point where I was saying I procrastinated, and I did. I got sucked in my social media scroll again today before I did this live, and I actually had to shift a little switch. I don't know what I'm saying here, but I did say that it's not as bad as it's been other days. It was a very quick one. It was like a 5-10 minute, like, just, I snapped out of it. I caught myself and I said, I'm not doing this right now. I'm not going to get sucked in for any longer. I want to get my shit together. I want to get my day started. I want to go live. I want to go work out. I want to do all these things. So I pulled myself out of it. And I was saying that I was a little bit disappointed that I got stuck in this social media scrolling thing. But then I even said, well, at least it's not as bad as it used to be, right? And it's like, well, yeah. You know what? You're right. At least it's not as bad as it used to be. And here's the thing. This is what this topic is about. Here's the thing. We get caught in this thing where it needs to either, if you're not doing great at something, you're not being successful unless you're being perfect at it. Like, you're failing at being healthy if you're going from like drinking soda every day and eating takeout and all this unhealthy stuff, and then you're like, you tell yourself, oh, I'm gonna be healthy, I'm gonna start doing healthy things and taking care of myself and exercising. And if you're not all of a sudden exercising daily and eating kale salads and doing all these things and cutting out all this other shit, then you're not making any attempts, or you're not on the right path, or you're not, you're not doing it, essentially. It doesn't have to be one or the other. There is a gray area in between where you're allowed to grow into this new space, right? When I was on the path of losing weight, it wasn't just like a thing, like I was just all of a sudden healthy. No, I gradually gave up things. And even when I tried to give things up, such as alcohol and refined sugar, absolutely there were times where I slipped up and I started to, like drink again, or I'd have like some sweets, I'd eat an entire box of Oreos, whatever my thing was, right? There's a period of growth that you're allowed to go through, that you actually have to go through, and you're not failing if you're in that period, right? So when we say, and this is where the be funny plus punny thing, but don't be I don't know what the last bit says because it's cut off. I think it says don't be a jerk to yourself. When it comes to sarcasm, like that, I'm very sarcastic. So saying, oh, at least it's better than whatever, I kind of say it lightheartedly, but at the same time, there can be this internal dialogue where you actually are beating yourself up. And sometimes that sarcasm comes out as a way to sort of mask that inner dissatisfaction with the fact that you're not at that end result, or you didn't go from 0 to 100 miraculously. So you need to kind of check yourself, check that internal dialogue. It doesn't mean that you don't have to be sarcastic, being funny and punny, but it's what's going on when you're speaking. What is that internal dialogue? What's that feeling that you have inside of you? Because you know what? It is better. It is better than being like completely sucked into a scroll for an hour, to just be able to do it for 10 to 15 minutes. Like if your goal is to cut out social media scrolling, but you're able to like reduce it significantly, just because you're not being perfect at it doesn't mean that it's not huge fucking progress. But you need to check that internal dialogue. Why are you being a jerk to yourself? Don't be a jerk to yourself. Of course it's fucking better. Be funny, be hilarious, be sarcastic. Do like, it's fine. It's the intention and the internal dialogue, and you can almost hear it when you talk to different people. If you come across people that are funny or that are sarcastic, you can almost tell who is using this humor and this sarcasm to like cover things up, but who is just using it because it's just how they are and how they talk, and they want to have fun and they want to crack jokes. Because it's okay to crack jokes about stuff. It's okay to make observational humor. Absolutely. I love funny stuff. Everything is funny. Everything can be funny. Everything should be funny. We should stop taking everything so fucking seriously. We don't want to offend people or hurt people or be harmful in any way whatsoever. But like, fuck, just crack the fucking joke. Just crack the joke. It's funny. So it's okay to be sarcastic and to be who you are, and the universe and your spirit guides. And if you're thinking about all that crazy stuff, they all know you. They know you. But it's the feeling and the internal dialogue, right? And how that then gets projected outwards, that's what you need to work on and be aware of. So if you're saying, oh, at least it's better than that, are you saying it out of hurt? Are you saying it because you're beating yourself up? Or are you saying it because it's like, an observational thing that you're kind of being sarcastic about, but you're like internally saying, yeah, you know what? It's better than it was 3 weeks ago, but fuck yeah, it actually is better than it was 3 weeks ago. There are things that you can be proud of. There are always things that you can be proud of, and sometimes you just have to find them. So be yourself, do what you need to do, be sarcastic, but check your internal dialogue and check how you speak to yourself, what your actual intention is, right? Here's just like another little thing about this. When I was kind of I don't even fucking know how long it's been, but during my spiritual awakening, let's just say that, because it's still ongoing. I don't even know where it started, but somewhere where I would say is closer to the beginning, where felt like I was grasping at straws. You look to other spiritual people, you look to gurus, or to, I think it's a rite of passage essentially, but you look to like gurus, you look to mentors, you look to anybody that's doing something similar or is in a place where you want to be, or seems like they might have answers or something to help guide you, because like it's like literally you have no fucking clue what's going on. It feels like you're going crazy. It feels like you're fucking going crazy. But it's normal to seek these things from external sources. Side note, all the answers are within you. You don't need a mentor. You don't need a guru. You don't need any of that stuff. Everything is inside you. However, people do come into your life to sometimes help guide you in the right direction. And that's not to say that you shouldn't work with a mentor. Some of them are absolutely amazing. And if you were able to work together and they're able to help you do it, absolutely. But all the answers are always, always inside you. Just meditate and sit quietly with your thoughts and ponder, observe. But anyways, as I was going through this, more in the beginning, I was looking for answers from external places. And I was constantly coming across all of this information that was, you should do this and this is how you should talk and this is like, don't say this and don't say that and don't behave this way because the universe doesn't know the difference when you're joking and when you're not joking. And, yeah, you know what? The universe does know. The universe does know because you are who you are, and it's all about your healing and where you are energetically and vibrationally. You can still crack jokes and you can still be sarcastic, but it's all really about your internal feelings, right? Everything is about feelings. And when it comes to like manifestation, if you've been catching like anything from other sources, I don't talk too much about it, I talk about it occasionally. Manifestation comes from actually embodying the feeling of already having what it is that you desire. You know what I want? Or you know what I mean? So it's everything is about feeling and everything's about intention. So you don't have to worry. And for me, what it was, going back to like this whole spiritual thing, for me, what it was a lot of the people that I was coming across, I was constantly trying to change who I was in order to fit into that mold or that that image that said that this is what you're supposed to be, to work with the universe, to be spiritual, essentially, to be on this journey. And it was like, okay, so I have to stop being sarcastic because the universe doesn't know when I'm making a joke, even though like it's just a fucking joke, right? And I have to be careful what I say, and I have to do this, and I have to do this, and I have to, and it's like, no, I just need to change my internal dialogue. I just need to find self-love and self-acceptance that allows me to be my sarcastic, sometimes bitchy, sometimes hilarious. Actually, I'm always hilarious, not sometimes hilarious. That allows me to just be myself authentically, right? Love myself authentically, but also have that positive internal dialogue towards almost everything that's going on, despite the fact that everything's a fucking shit show, right? But there's lessons and there's growth and there's all these beautiful things within the shit show. And that's what you need to focus on. And that's where a change in the internal dialogue can come from. Instead of focusing on the fact that it is a shit show, focus on what's going to come out of this shit show. And yeah, you can crack jokes about the fact that it's a shit show. It is a fucking shit show. Observational humor right there. It is a fucking shit show. Everything's a fucking shit show. But you can find the peace and the bliss and the wonderful good stuff and your authentic self within all of that, because everything is about your growth and your learning and your amazingness to just be your amazing self, just everything's for you. Everything's for you to just be you and to do you and to be happy, to live a wonderful, peaceful, fulfilling life. Cool. So just be yourself. I could have saved you like 15 minutes of watching this video by just saying, hey, just be yourself. Cool. Peace out. All right, I'm going to go work out. It's already after 6 o'clock, so I probably did talk for a lot longer than I wanted to, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm okay. Everything's good. Everything's good. Everything's great. Quick workout, throw some food together, take a quick shower, and everything's going to be great, right? Have an amazing day. One thing that I will throw in here, if you do want to catch the live healing video, it's on my Facebook page, as I said. One thing from that I'm just going to spew out because it kind of ties into this anyways. A big message for anybody that was watching that video that came across very strongly is today it's, you can end the rest of the week with a bang. Yes, it's Wednesday, it's midweek, but everything is about self-love today, but not the sappy sort of self-love. And I say sappy for lack of a better word, but it's more about that like aggressive, fuck yeah, I'm a fucking amazing, badass, awesome motherfucker type of self-love, right? So embody that today, because that's what today is about. First day of fall, full moon's fucked off, everything's amazing, you're amazing. Have an amazing day. Have an amazing day. You can always choose to have an amazing day, right? Everything's amazing. Okay, bye.